When you notice that your front tires are making a rubbing noise while turning the wheel when the car is only sitting still, it's generally not a great sign. This kind of noise can come from a few different sources. Wheel. Well clearance. One common culprit is the clearance between the tire and the wheel well. If you've recently put on larger tires than what came with the vehicle, they may be making contact with the wheel well, especially when you turn the steering wheel. This might also happen if your vehicle has been lowered. Suspension issues. The suspension system could also be a factor. Worn-out suspension components like struts, shocks, or bushings can lower the height of the vehicle, bringing the tires closer to other parts of the car and causing them to rub. A sign of this would be uneven tire wear along with the noise. Steering components. Sometimes it is related to the steering components. Worn-out tie rods, ball joints, or the power steering system might be the cause. These parts help control the direction of your tires, and if they are worn, they might cause irregular movement and noise. Tire pressure. Believe it or not, low tire pressure can sometimes cause tire rubbing noises. Lower tire pressure can change the shape of the tire and make it more prone to rubbing against other components. Wheel bearings. Check your wheel bearings if you haven't done so in a while. Although wheel bearings commonly cause noise while driving, it's not unheard of for them to make rubbing sounds when the car is stationary, especially if they are substantially worn out. Debris or foreign objects. Lastly, sometimes the simplest explanation is the correct one. Debris or foreign objects stuck in the wheel well or attached to the tire itself. That could cause a rubbing noise when you turn the steering wheel. What should you do? It's a good idea to have a professional mechanic inspect the vehicle to pinpoint the exact cause. Ignoring the problem might lead to more severe issues down the road. Tire rubbing can accelerate tire wear and potentially affect your car's handling, which you definitely want to avoid for safety reasons. If you're a DIY type, you might start by examining the wheel wells and checking for any obvious signs of wear or interference. Raise the vehicle and inspect the suspension components and steering parts for any noticeable play or wear. Double-check that your tire pressure is correct, but ultimately, peace of mind comes from knowing the exact cause, and sometimes that means a trip to a trusted mechanic.